हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ मैशेबल पाकिस्तान लैब। मैं हूं फैसल सईद और आज मैं आपके लिए बहुत एक्साइटिंग से पॉडकास्ट लेके आया हूं क्योंकि आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं पाकिस्तान के काफ़ी पॉपुलर असद और समीन कॉस्प्ले आर्टिस्ट। और आज हम इनके साथ डिस्कशन करेंगे, पूछेंगे इनसे इनकी जर्नी के बारे में, इनके इंटरेस्ट के बारे में, एंड ऑफ कोर्स ये प्रेजेंट क्या कर रहे हैं और इनके फ्यूचर प्लान क्या हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम समीन और असद, क्या हाल है आपके?
Welcome, Pam. Very good. Uh,
थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस ऑन दिस
We're
पॉडकास्ट।
cold. Yeah,
Yeah, so
thank
far so
you.
good. Not nervous, completely not nervous.
So very
ओके
nervous.
Yeah.
ओके लेट्स बिगिन। पहले तो मैं पूछूंगा आप दोनों से कि टेल अस समथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ, मतलब आप लोग अपने बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बताएं, जॉब्स एंड एजुकेशन, क्या करते हैं आप लोग, प्लीज।
You want to go first, or should I go?
I think
लेडीज
I'll
फर्स्ट।
go first. Ladies first.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
sure. Okay, so मैं शुरू से ही थोड़ी सी काफी इस फील्ड में इंटरेस्टेड हूँ, like the arts, the creative arts and everything. Like बचपन से ही I used to dress up a lot even when I was a child. School की costume parties, Halloween parties में. And by education, I have a bachelor's in textile designing. And currently I am a career advisor in a high school, A levels के students का. तो आजकल university applications सारी हमारी चल रही होती हैं, deadlines and everything. And इस field में as such I started cosplaying in 2015, and it was basically TwinCon that ignited the spark. The spark was already there, just needed a little fanning. And I couldn't go the first edition of TwinCon, that was in 2014. I couldn't go in that because I was busy in my textile design thesis display. So we were busy in our thesis, so I couldn't go the first time. But the second time, it was just like a week after I got free from my thesis. We were done with university, and I said, I am definitely going this time. So when my parents dropped me off, I had a fixed smile and my jaw started aching from how much I was smiling, seeing everything, seeing all the cosplays and everyone. So that I haven't looked back ever since. I'm full steam ahead in this field now.
Great. And असद आप क्या
Uh,
करेंगे?
in my case, it's pretty much the similar case. क्योंकि I was always attracted to जो animated arts होती हैं, novels वगैरह, काफी उर्दू and English both. काफी ज्यादा मेरी reading रही है. यानी कि I was the kid जो कि every month he would be on the first light, I would be at my readings shop and I would be buying Nonihal, Tariq Tarbiyat, इस तरह की चीजें. तो from there on वो एक शौक मेरा था ही. और फिर उसके बाद मैंने डिस्कवर किया कि okay, there are people who dress up as their favorite characters and it is very very possible to do that. So pretty much similar case with me. There were three of my friends, Maha, Hassan and Moiz, who started TwinCon 2014 in the first ever cosplay convention in Pakistan. And these were just three guys who just decided, okay, ठीक है यार,
And a girl.
convention
And a girl.
and a girl and a girl
Two guys and a girl.
two guys and a girl who decided okay, we need to have a convention in Pakistan. We don't have to go all the way to San Diego Comic Con or New York Comic Con level. We can just start simple here, and lo and behold, it blew up into a whole new community that is thriving here right now. And pretty much my story was similar. Like I was at first nervous, okay, maybe I don't know how my costume is going to be taken. And on 2014 I was like, you know what, let's just go and do it, let's just have fun. And I cosplayed as Kurosaki Ichigo from an anime called Bleach, and it was the most fun thing I've ever done. But उसके बाद से, like just like Samin said, it's become a full-blown thing now. It started for laughs and now it's become something more.
ओके, आपने बात की है पाकिस्तानी कॉमिक कॉन, ये मतलब कॉस्प्ले कॉमिक कॉन्स के बारे में, तो मैं पूछूंगा मतलब ऐसा क्यों है कि पाकिस्तान में ज़्यादा लोगों को पता नहीं है कॉस्प्ले मतलब इवेंट्स के बारे में? क्या ये एडवर्टाइज नहीं हो पा रहे सही, या कम्युनिटी बहुत छोटी है इसलिए ज़्यादा लोगों को इसका पता नहीं है?
No, actually, the community is huge. Basically, the last comic TwinCon that happened in 2018, I think. No? Was it? I think it was 18, the last one. So we had people coming from as far cities as Sialkot, Gujarat, Ahmedabad, Peshawar. So we had people coming from all over, even our Facebook communities, our Facebook groups. We have people in those groups who are interacting with other fans all over the country. दूर दराज के इलाकों से भी like हैं, छोटे छोटे शहरों में, मुल्तान, क्वेटा even. So it's not that the community is too small. The community is huge, but again, like myself, I was the probably one of the only 2 or 3 people in our whole batch of 50 in my university who were into these things, into anime, into gaming, manga. So the thing is we don't know how to find each other. We only find each other online. And obviously when events like these happen, so everyone does know. And again, it's word of mouth basically. Okay, this event is happening, you should totally check it out. It's related to your interests. So it has been growing from word of mouth. So and other thing is sponsors come hote hain, so we can't have promote it as much as we want, but it is promoted online through social media, through word of mouth. Like if there is one person who hears about it, who's part of the community, he has friends who can spread the word further. So the community is there. They just need the opportunity to have the event, basically.
Like the big wigs right now, the big brands, that is, उन्होंने इस वक्त इस चीज को यानी कि इतनी attention नहीं दी है कि okay, is this like a target market we want to expand? And rightly so. I mean, as a company, you want to make clever decisions, especially in times like these. So of course, right now I wouldn't be surprised if any of these big brands were actually doing their studies secretly. Okay, there's a community developing. Okay, maybe we can develop a plan around here, and then of course, COVID was like,
Nope.
nope, not gonna happen. So just to add to Samin's point as well, there is another thing, there is a certain, I wouldn't say shyness, but there's a hesitance to accept okay, it's normal to have hobbies like these, or it's normal to have passions like these. Hamare case mein, like what is more socially acceptable is the love for dramas and Bollywoods. That is fine. No hate there. But it's also okay to love your Japanese manga, your American animations, your other forms of media as well. It's all right to do so. Back in the time, of course, itni zyada usko openness nahi mili thi. There were like a very small group of people jinko hota tha ki okay, we are going to play Dungeons and Dragons together, we're going to play the Pokemon cards together, we're going to play Yu-Gi-Oh together. So these kind of things were pretty much unknown if you look 5 to 6 years back. But now, thanks to these conventions popping up, तो वो चीज अब ज़्यादा बाहर आना शुरू हो गई, and the community is very responsive to all of this.
Yeah, बिल्कुल सही बात किया आपने. Okay.
Thank God they're supportive, because it's within the community that you can find the support. Because even we've heard stories that direct family members, parents, siblings, वो भी criticize कर रहे थे कि क्या ये बच्चों वाले काम कर रहे हो. Like we have full grown adults. We even have a few couples, husband and wife, who are cosplaying in our community. So and family's support is a big thing.
So about family support की बात की थे, how did your family react कि जब आपने उनका शेयर किया हमने cosplay करना?
They've been helping me make my costume since I was 3-4 years old, so they're used to this. So they're fully supportive.
And
in my case, it was mostly my parents are used to me being weird. जैसे कहते हैं ना, like because I tend to have one thing or the other जिसका एक मुझे शौक सा चढ़ जाता है. So by now they are like used to it कि अच्छा इसको अजीब शौक होते हैं, इसको कर रहे हैं. So, but yeah, they have been supportive. Like my mom, she's the sweetest thing in the world, and हालांकि मुझे डांट बहुत ज्यादा पड़ती है कि अगर मैं कोई नया कॉस्ट्यूम लेके आऊं, but she is the first one. She's the first one to suggest कि अच्छा अगर तुम्हें ये problem हो रही है तो मैं इस तरह से fix कर सकती हूँ. Like for example, back when I was cosplaying Doctor Strange, so Doctor Strange की जो cloak थी, that wasn't staying on my shoulders, and my mom was like, okay, you know what, just give it to me, मैं velcro उस पे लगा देती हूँ. And she took like 1 or 2 hours just to do that. No. And she was scolding me at the same time. She was like, हाँ क्या पैसे ज़ाया कर रहे हो, ये कर रहे हो. But she was doing that, and I was like, Mom, I love you.
Doctor Strange का किया हुआ है, right?
जी.
Same as Asad, criticism full होती है parents की तरफ से, especially my mom, because she's the one helping me buy all the materials, get to the tailor, make the costume, the whole planning and everything. But again, when I get dressed in the cosplay and I come upstairs, and she's the first one कि आओ बाहर photo shoot करते हैं जल्दी से. She's the first one to always be supportive. And a lot of my friends are witnesses. She has even spent like the whole day at the convention, TwinCon pe. She's one of the very few rare parents that all the organizers, all the close friends know. Okay, she's one of the few parents who stays the whole time.
ओके, आप अपने कॉस्ट्यूम्स की भी बात किया है, तो मैं आपसे ज़रूर पूछूंगा कितना मुश्किल होता है कॉस्ट्यूम्स बनाना, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान में इससे मटेरियल्स ढूंढना हर कैरेक्टर के बारे में, तो कितना मुश्किल होता है या बिल्कुल आसान होता है? हमें ही लगता है ये मुश्किल है।
Actually, again, it's the whole planning, how you plan it out. Because I get my costumes made by my tailor. He is amazing, mashallah. Usko Allah sehat de, hamesha mere saath hai. He is an amazing tailor. But again, sketches मैं बनाती हूँ. I research a lot. I find all the materials. I go with my mom. Even hand drawn sketches मैं अपने tailor को बना के देती हूँ. Along with pictures, I WhatsApp him the pictures. And there's a thing that I guess you would have an idea that the costumes from Western or even Eastern media, they are not exactly very favorable for girls of our culture. So एक मैंने term मजाक में start की थी, halalified costumes. So that picked up steam in the community because we used to talk about it on the community groups and everything. So again, now we all are wearing like halal cosplays, especially the girls. So I even edit my costumes suppose agar Harley Quinn ka hai, she wears shorts in the Suicide Squad movie. So I changed it to jeans. So things like that, small choti things, wo main apne hand drawn sketches mein kar rahi hoti hu, like basically make the whole outfit a bit more decent for overall our society, क्योंकि obviously हम roads पे travel करते हुए ही जाते हैं, community में photo shoots करने होते हैं तो public parks में जा रहे होते हैं, different areas में जा रहे होते हैं. And again, even within the community, as safe as you want it to be, there is always a few bad eggs. So nothing on the community, they are all supportive, they're all helpful, very helpful, mashallah. But again, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So again, it's always it's a whole process of making the whole costume, and then the props and the accessories and everything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly in my case, it's just like I think I mostly buy my own costumes. I unfortunately don't have the same skill set as Samin and some of the few esteemed cosplayers in our community do. One of the most amazing and most innovative cosplayers I know are like they are two twins who just again I believe that they can pretty much mold anything into a cosplay. They are that good. Secondly, there is another guy, Shayan Inzi. He, I mean, his
mind blowing.
His skill is just mind blowing. Because back in 2019's TwinCon, he cosplayed Tyrion Lannister. Now Tyrion is a short guy, and he's about my height. So when he first told me, I was like, okay, that's interesting. I would like to see how you do it. And he innovated in a way as if he's standing on a block. He's just standing on a block, and on his kneecaps, he just wore some boots. So it took the illusion, okay, he's actually short-heighted, but he's standing on a block, whereas his actual feet were hidden. And I was like, dude, that is genius. That is freaking genius. And तो उसी तरीके से कि like there are so many talented people in our community, mashallah, like you just look at their work and you go like, wow. So for me, like I mostly just purchase my costumes. I could only hope to be as talented as these guys are. But again, even in buying costumes, there's a lot of research that goes into it because you don't want to be scammed. First thing first, I've been on that and not pleasant at all. So you just research, okay, I can get this thing from here. I can get this thing from here. Like, for example, in case of my Shazam costume, I took help from Samin as well. Thanks to Samin's tailor. Allah usko bahut sehat de. He made the cape. So you kind of do the logistics. Okay, cape isne bana di, gauntlets idhar se le liye, base suit idhar se aa gaya, symbol idhar se aa gaya. So you sort of just like collect it all together and just put it together. And going to the point of halalifying the costume, I think that's something that is very, very creative because going back to one of the videos in a TED Talk, Adam Savage, who is a very known guy from Mythbusters, he gave a TED Talk on cosplays. And the one thing that he said that stuck with me was that cosplayers have the ability to to bend the cosplay to their will, and that is something that is very creative. So that
It's
is
all about creativity and innovation.
it's all about creativity and innovation, and it's really fun to see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
ओके एंड आप लोगों का फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस, सबसे पहला कॉस्प्ले आप लोगों ने दोनों ने क्या क्या किया था एंड हाउ डिड इट गो?
Asad, you take this one.
Okay, so my first costume, it was Kurosaki Ichigo from Bleach. At that time, Bleach was a very known anime, one of the
Yeah.
top three: Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
Naruto, my favorite.
Naruto, exactly. So actually, initially, I was gonna go with Madara Uchiha, but I sort of ditched that because it was too complex. And I was like, okay, I want to start off small and just see how it goes. So I remember like my hair, उसमें spray से मैंने color किया हुआ था orange, और मैंने एक क्या नाम है कारपेंटर को मैंने अपनी sword बनाने को कहा था, वो बेचारा दो मिनट तक मुझे देखता रहा था कि ये भाईजान क्या कर रहे हैं. So, लेकिन ये था कि first experience मेरा, आपको मैं अगर इस तरीके से बता सकता हूँ कि I just entered the venue of TwinCon 2014, and there were 2 or 3 people who came to me and they were just screaming. They were like, "Oh my God, Ichigo! Oh my God!" And at that time, I felt, okay, this is a feeling that I have not known, but this is a feeling that I like.
Yeah.
So that was my first ever experience, and that was just phenomenal. Like, I don't think anything comes to comparison to that particular feeling that I had the first time I cosplayed.
Okay, so my first cosplay basically was Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. I did a gender bend. That is also a concept in cosplaying, basically where you may do the female version or the male version of the opposite gender, basically. So even though Howl Pendragon is a male cosplay, a male character, I did a female version of him so I got the coat made by my tailor. I did the screen printing of the patterns on it myself. I had an old wig lying around that my mom had gotten me from Karachi. So, and I painted a plastic jewelry set with nail polish. So again, you have to be creative. You have to use whatever's around you if you can't get it made in time. So I did that cosplay. It was a small event. Basically, one of the organizers from TwinCon, he had thought of an idea, okay, let's do a cosplay day, Pakistani cosplay day. So that was 10th October 2014. So that was my first official cosplay. Uske baad, on a large scale event, my second first cosplay was Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. That was a favorite character of mine, so I'd been dying to cosplay her. So that took a while to finally get there, but that's the first event cosplay that I did.
And that was actually the first time I've actually officially met you, and that was the first time.
मैंने ये पूछा था लोगों से कि cosplay buddies.
Yeah, definitely. That's the best thing. One of the best thing about cosplays is that the
I
friends
was around
that
for
you make.
the scavenger hunters. So one of the items on the scavenger hunt checklist was get a picture with a host. So he was the nearest one, and I ran from one end of the hall to the other, and like, hello, I need a photo with you. So he didn't know. I think I actually scared him. He jumped a bit, and I was like, I need a photo.
Like, I see this very, very excited person, and I'm like, do I marvel on their cosplay first, or do I marvel on the fact that they want to take a picture with me and everything? So it was fun, and I think the friendships that we made from cosplays have lasted all the way now. I mean, it's been like
5
to 6 years now, and alhamdulillah, like the friendships I've known from cosplays have been long lasting.
We can safely say कि cosplay events का सबसे positive point है कि आपको एक बहुत अच्छे दोस्त और friends मिलते हैं, community के साथ बैठने को मिलता है, and share things with them. तो negative चीज है कोई cosplay events की जो आपको लगता है कि यार ये नहीं होना चाहिए वहाँ पे?
Asad, you take this one, huh? Since you've been part of a few organizing teams, so you would know all the inside bits.
The thing is, it's not about the convention itself. It's basically because the cosplayers make the convention. Convention is only providing you a space to, sort of practice your creative mind. Conventions can only go so far as to provide you that space, provide you that environment and everything. But I think it's the responsibility is more towards the, you could say, the cosplayers, yes, responsibility is there with the conventions as well. Of course, they need to create an environment that is safe, that is devoid of prejudice, devoid of harassment, and all of that. So, वो चीज़ जो है वो तो ज़ाहिर है, that needs to be ensured. But from the cosplayer side of things, you need to be patient. You need to be gentle with. Of course, you don't know कि किसका पहला costume है, who is doing it for the first time, who is doing it for the 10th time. There's going to be a lot of cosplayers who you see are doing it for their. They're not exactly accurate, but that's okay. You don't have to be completely 100% accurate to a costume,
Huh.
and that's where
Basically.
yeah, and that's where you need to have that acceptance and patience that, oh, okay, hey, I really like your costume, and can you tell me which character is this? That's okay to ask. You don't have to be a known character, but if it's a character that you relate with, that's a character that you have loved, go for it. Like, have fun with it. So coming back to your question, जहाँ cosplayers की बस एक ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि वो अगले को पुट डाउन ना करें, डिमीन ना करें. अगर वो देख रहे हैं कि हाँ जी, मैंने फॉर एग्जांपल सुपरमैन का कॉस्ट्यूम किया हुआ है, तो अगले ने भी सुपरमैन का कॉस्ट्यूम किया. दैट डजंट मीन कि इट्स अ कंपटीशन नाउ. इट एक्चुअली कॉल्स फॉर सेलिब्रेशन, बिकॉज दैट्स अ फैन बॉय मोमेंट राइट देयर, दैट yo, I love Superman, you love Superman. Okay, we're going to have a discussion, we're going to have a fun time and everything. So I mean, competition.
Oh my God, you're wearing the same dress as me.
Yeah, exactly.
इस बात से मुझे तो याद आ गया बिग बैंग थ्योरी सीजन में भी आप लोगों ने देखा हो, उसमें जो ना कॉमिक कॉन में जब जा रहे होते हैं, then Sheldon comes and Leonard comes and फ्लैश कॉस्ट्यूम होता है उनका, and then they start fighting each other कि भाई ये तो मैंने करने वाले थे.
that was actually a fun moment, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, मैं आपसे पूछूंगा, let's say आप लोगों के पास you have all the money you need and all the resources you need, कौन सा कॉस्प्ले, कौन सा कैरेक्टर है जो कि आप चाहते हैं कि ये मैं करूंगा?
Oh, that is
क्योंकि
one
अभी
of the
तक आपने नहीं किया, and you know you dream of doing that and you have all the resources.
You want to go first?
Never even thought about it. Probably something armored with a lot of Morbla.
Yeah.
Armored move around in.
Maybe you know the Batman car and the Batman costume.
But for me, oh yeah, actually, to be honest, I am currently doing a research for a Batman costume because मैंने Superman काफी कर लिया है. There is another Superman costume that I'm looking at, but if I had all the money in the world and I could do one costume, I would actually do Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. I say because most of the money will be spent on me getting into shape, because Sephiroth is stick thin, and I don't think I will be able to get into such a good shape in a lifetime. But yeah, it's mostly to do with like how
he wants to kill me basically, because Sephiroth is like my favorite.
Sephiroth is like one of our favorites, but also Sephiroth is one of the most complex characters ever made. Complex characters. So Sephiroth is one of the most complex characters ever made. Yeah, he's a villain, by the way, and I have never actually cosplayed a villain character per se, because मेरा एक ये होता है कि मैं जो भी costume कर रहा हूँ, मैं उसके character को मैं जिसे कहते हैं ना, like endow कर लूँ अपने अंदर, because that's what cosplay is. Cosplay is like costume plus role play, so cosplay. So like I just have his voice, have his everything, and just go around terrorizing people. So that would be one of the costumes. Batman and Sephiroth would be one of those costumes.
Samin, okay.
Again, I haven't really ever thought about such a cosplay.
Then just share the latest one you are thinking.
Maybe something dragon related, maybe something with a lot of armor, a lot of Warbler. But again, no specific character in mind. Maybe a Disney princess, but again with a lot of high quality material. Because I don't know if maybe there's you've heard of there's a designer, basically an artist on Instagram. I follow her a lot, Hannah Alexander. So she makes a lot of like high quality, very blinged out character costumes, basically characters that are already existing, but she just makes them very glammed up. So again, that's a lot of possibly money going into that. So maybe something like that. Okay. But again, nothing specific. I haven't really thought about such a character.
ओके, अब मैं आप लोगों से हमारा सेगमेंट है, इसमें मैं पूछूंगा कुछ क्वेश्चंस जो हमने अपने सोशल मीडिया फॉलोअर से पूछे थे और उन्होंने हम सारे साथ शेयर किए हैं कि हम आपसे पूछें। पहले क्वेश्चन तो मेरा ये आप लोगों से, व्हाट वाज योर मोटिवेशन बिहाइंड टेकिंग कॉस्प्ले एज अ हॉबी?
Mm, as a hobby, basically, it's just as a creative outlet. Because again, there's not that many chances or opportunities like agar aap khud se kar lein. But this is basically a double shot, so where you can let out your creativity and as well as like find other people with the same interests as you. So again, that's where the friendship thing comes as well, that you enter a convention and you leave with more than just an exciting time. You leave with memories, you leave with good friends, because again, we all have the same interests. So that's again, I am very thankful to the people who started doing con, Hassan Jalil, Mahabhat, and no, sorry, not Mahabhat,
Maharaj.
Maharaj. Maharaj,
I'm
and
gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell her. You just made her into a whole new cast.
I tell her myself. Yeah, Maha Rashid and Moise Khan. So I will be forever grateful to them because they're the reason I have all the close friends that I have today. Again, it's a huge supportive thing to have friends who understand you, who have the same interests as you. So basically, something like that.
That's
For
it.
me, mostly the cosplay is actually, back in Ichigo's time, it was just for fun. But then later it became some sort of a motivation. For me, it was like, okay, it's possible to be a character that you loved and, just for a few hours, but you will get to act like them. This is basically like getting a movie role for the same character as you loved. So for me, like for example, I'll give you one example when I was cosplaying Superman, and Superman has been one of my favorite characters since I was growing up, and it was so much so that I made a deal with my dad back when I was in third grade, and he made a deal with me that okay, if I got the first position in all three terms, he would get me a Superman costume. And I did that. And my dad, he searched the entire city, but he couldn't get a Superman costume. So instead, I got a Sega box. But that was something that just remained with me. That okay, you know what? Once probably I'm earning and all of that, so I'll do that. So later on, Man of Steel comes out, and I see the very, very beautiful costume of Henry Cavill's Superman. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that no matter what. So अब वो एक कॉस्ट्यूम वो जैसे कहते हैं ना एक आपकी एक जिद बन जाती है कि हाँ यार नहीं मैंने करके ही रहना है कुछ हो जाए. So I go to the gym for almost a year. I shed down like 11, 12 kgs and got into the best shape I could. Then सूट मंगवा लिया और फिर सूट मंगवाने के बाद वो फिर एक पैरानोया आपके पास रह जाता है कि ओके मैंने सूट तो मंगवा लिया. Now I have to stay in shape because otherwise I wouldn't fit in. And so वो चीज यानी कि आपको एक काफी चीज मोटिवेट कर रही होती है कि you get to be Superman. And what's more is कि the first time I cosplayed Superman, I remember there was this little girl. And of course बच्चे तो बच्चे हैं उनके तो they see Superman, for them you are Superman. So she just came up to me and she just hugged me and she said, "Thank you, Superman." And I was like, "Okay, wow, this is insane." यानी कि this is why I cosplay. This is why I cosplay, and this is something जो कि motivation रही है cosplays के लिए. So not just the creative outlet, but the fact that the memories and the friends that you make along the way, it's just priceless.
एक क्वेश्चन जो हमें आया भी है और मैं भी आप लोगों से पूछना चाहता हूँ, मतलब कंसीडरिंग द सोसाइटी दैट वी लिव इन, हम कुछ डिफरेंट चीज करते हैं तो लोग है ना हमें कहते हैं यार ये क्या कर रहे हो ना, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग, पैसे, जैसे आपने भी कहा कि लोग घर में कहते हैं पैसे जाया कर रहे हो, तो कभी कैसे ऐसा हुआ है कि आप लोगों ने कोई कॉस्ट्यूम पहना हो एंड समवन केम टू यू एंड सेड यू आर लुकिंग वियर्ड एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट?
Oh, many times.
Every
Way too.
time.
Every time. The thing is,
सबसे
you
बात
have to understand, every form of art will have criticism. This is a form of art. Every form of art is going to have criticisms. Every form of art is going to have haters, and then there are trolls whose purpose in life is nothing more than just to spread negativity. That's pretty much it. For example, in my case, when I was cosplaying Superman, I got told, okay, you're a brown guy. Why is a brown guy Superman? And before I could answer, there was another guy who was passing by, and he was like, "Dude, he takes his power from the sun. Don't you think he will get a tan?" And I was like, "Oh, you do have a point. You do have a point." there. So haters तो आपको मिलेंगे, यानी कि there will be a lot of people who will just come up to you, oh, the character doesn't look like that. You just need to ignore them because again, that's all they have to offer. They जो उनके जो अल्फाज हैं वो डिफाइन नहीं कर रहे आपको, ना ही उनके यानी कि ओपिनियन से आपको कोई फर्क पड़ता है. एंड ऑफ द डे ये आपका पैशन है और आप कर रहे हैं और आपको इससे खुशी मिल रही है. आपको जिसे कहते हैं ना, परवाह नहीं करनी चाहिए कि लोग क्या कहेंगे.
Exactly.
Definitely. And again, cosplay itself is a pretty new thing, so it's going to take some time for people to get used to it, basically, because again, seeing the community, the strength we have, the passion that people have here, this isn't going away anytime soon in Pakistan. So people are just going to have to get used to it.
And alhamdulillah, like the haters are lesser as compared to the supportive ones. Like one particular supportive organization I would like to mention here is the Sabine Foundation, who is doing a hell lot. I mean, personally, I've experienced them. What they're doing is they're promoting the geek culture in Pakistan a lot. Like
they're like basically promoting everything and being inclusive, creating a safe space for everyone. So again, a lot of support from that end as well, especially in this whole past year that we haven't had any events to do these things in person, but they have been doing it a lot online for the past year or so, at least.
So much so that they even collaborated with one of the Nepal organizations, and we got to be. It's like a South Asia kind of virtual convention that happened. That was Otaku Next Virtual Showcase. That was the name of the convention, and Pakistan was represented there as well by these guys, by the Sabine Foundation. So shout out to these guys.
Definitely.
But you guys told me that कि काफी ह्यूज कम्युनिटी है पाकिस्तान में भी, जो कि छोटे शहरों से भी आते हैं, बड़े शहरों से भी आते हैं, लेकिन ये भी एक ट्रूथ है, द फैक्ट है कि बड़ी कम्युनिटी है जिसको पता नहीं है कि पाकिस्तान में कॉस्प्लेस होते हैं. तो डू यू गाइस हैव एनी मतलब इंडिविजुअल थॉट्स कि कैसे हम प्रमोट कर सकते हैं ज्यादा, कि मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया पे भी इस पे बात हो, मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया पे भी दिखाया जाए कि भी कॉस्प्ले आर्टिस्ट हैं पाकिस्तान में और बहुत अच्छे भी हैं.
Actually, again, talking about, like you mentioned, mainstream media, we have had coverages of a couple of our events. Again, Samar TV is like well known by a lot of the older cosplayers because it's just one lady who comes every year to interview us. But the thing is the way they present it on media, like Jin Bhuton ki party and is tarah ka Bhootnath, and they turn us into ghosts and witches and everything. So again, the way that we are covered and presented, that matters a lot. So that still is a far ways off. Usko thoda improve karne ki zarurat hai कि how the media presents us, because coverage, so they do it, but again, how they put it forward, how they describe it, that needs effort.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Any insights?
It's mostly to do with जो पहले मैंने बात की थी कि the bigger brands need to notice this because again, right now, every convention that has been there, it's been more of an individual effort. Back in the time जब Hassan, Moiz and Maha ने भी जब TwinCon start किया था, back in the time nobody knew about it, and we approached several people for sponsorship. But of course, this being an alien concept here, because right now nobody could have thought कि okay, cosplay conventions इतनी बड़ी हो सकती हैं. और up to the point ये हो गया कि now the bigger, maybe could be possible कि the bigger brands are looking into it कि okay, maybe esports conventions, they have a future in Pakistan because there is a community that is growing up, and it's not just because कि वो जो बड़ी community है उसको पता नहीं है. It's just that कि क्या नाम है, हमारे पास वो उतने means नहीं है कि हम लोग उनको इस तरीके से promote कर सकते हैं, like TVCs वगैरह उस लेवल पे हम लोग इसलिए जा नहीं सकते because again, it's all our own investment that is going in there, and of course that has limitations as compared to a bigger corporation investing into this. So of course, like if a bigger brand starts to do that, like back in the time when Coke Studio started, that's when you started to know that okay, there are so many underground artists and singers who came to the light. Similarly with Coke, with Pepsi as well. So in similar events, you get to see that okay, there are talents here and now. So on our level, like for example, the Sabine Foundation, TwinCon, these guys, they're doing all they can to promote this culture. But again, of course, they have the limitations as well, and those limitations can only be overcome if the bigger guys start to cooperate with us as well and sponsor us. Because they have more coverage. I mean, आप देखें Mountain Dew का एक इश्तिहार है, उसमें costumes दिखा रहे हैं. There's a guy who's transforming into Superman, and there's an event link. So of course जो TVCs देख रहे हैं, for example जो आपके जो बाकी जो बच्चे हैं, जो ज़्यादा TVs वगैरह अगर देख रहे हैं, so of course when they see it, they will try to convince their parents to go for this kind of events. That's when they will discover कि okay, there is an event like this happening. So it's more on the side कि okay, we need support from the bigger brands when it comes to it. Only then we can let the community know.
Okay, एक क्वेश्चन बड़ा रेज हुआ कि अनलाइक हॉलीवुड एंड बॉलीवुड, पाकिस्तान में कोई लोकल हीरोज नहीं है, सुपर हीरोज नहीं है, तो कितना गैप है ये आपको लगता है, कितना बड़ा गैप है, बट पोटेंशियल वुड इट हैव कि पाकिस्तान में लोकल हीरोज हों?
I would say कि it's more to do with the fact कि आपने जैसे कहते हैं ना, I mean not you, but like our youth, our teenagers, they don't know कि our heroes exist, our literature exists, but it's just that literature doesn't get the limelight. Back in the days, we used to read Imran series. That was pretty much the equivalent of Sherlock Holmes for us. We had Ramsha 007, and we had A. Hamid writing all of those fiction novels. जो कि they are a treat to read. And also, not just that, but our land, our Pakistan जो है, इसकी इतनी diverse history है. It has the land has a mythology associated to it. मैं स्कर्दू में 1 साल रहा था, और वहाँ पे जो folklores मुझे पता लगती थी, and it was as good of a fiction as it would be a Lord of the Rings. I mean, if you hear those stories and you think, yaar, if this was produced into a game or a movie, this would beat a lot of the mainstream IPs that we have now, because the mythology and the story is so rich. Lekin ye hai ki it doesn't sell. What sells is Bollywood. What sells is your TV dramas, which personally you can cut out if you like, but personally I'm of the opinion that they stress you more rather than entertain. Sorry to say it, but that's how it is.
I would rather avoid Pakistani dramas rather than watch them. Definitely big no.
The thing is that they were written back, if you go back 10 to 12 years, they were very beautiful dramas written there, and those dramas are something that I go back to right now as well. Like Anwar Maqsood ne jitne bhi dramas likhe, each one of them has been phenomenal, and each one has a very, very touching story to it. आप Studio 2.5 ले लें, आप आंगन टेढ़ा ले लें, आप कुछ भी ले लें, those dramas also address the same issues that we are having now, but in such a way that you get entertained and you learn a lesson as well. तो एक तो वो चीज़ है, और सेकेंडली ये है कि क्या नाम है कि हमारे लोकल हीरोज अभी भी हैं. लाइक you would be surprised कि for example Khaya Ahmed, who is also one of the writers of currently
Miss Marvel.
PS5 game that is Destruction All Stars, वो उसकी राइटर थे, और वो मिस मार्वल पे भी, जो कि one of the main superheroes, she's part of that. So उन्होंने अभी एक reality girl निकाली है, and then there is another person by the name of Burak, जो कि अभी I think मैं studio का नाम इस वक्त मेरे ज़हन में नहीं आ रहा, but that guy has been created keeping in view Pakistan. And even your Command to Safeguard was a very, very good something that was very creative, and at the same time it related with people a lot. So it's not कि क्या नाम है, आपके पास heroes नहीं है, आपके पास हैं, लेकिन वो बस कभी limelight में लेके आए तब पता लगेगा.
आपको शेयर करेंगे?
Again, मेरा इतना strong connection नहीं है local culture पे. Like I haven't been around the country that much, जितना as much as Asad has. And again, I have usually avoided Pakistani dramas, series, just they've just been very off-putting. Like पुराने जो होते थे, I used to watch them, I used to love them. But in the last few years, even like the last 6-7 years even, overall our media has been a disappointment. And again, हमारे folklore वगैरह भी, it's not promoted as such. अब जिस तरह जो पुरानी जो हम stories सुनते हैं, the folklore, it's not very promoted. Like आजकल के youth, again, what Asad said, they don't find it cool to basically read about or learn about their own culture. They're all interested in foreign cultures, basically. No? So again, we have a rich legends and histories in our culture, even all the way back to the Indus civilization. So again, it has to be promoted. Na? Like again, schools में curriculums में ही इतना नहीं इनको पढ़ाया जाता. तो आगे जाके if we don't start learning these in the early years, तो again, what's the use of learning them later on? बाकी, it's a difficult interest to develop later on, basically. So it has to start early, the interest development and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question to both of you.
Yeah.
समीन और असद को हम फ्यूचर में किस कैरेक्टर में देखें? The next character you are working on. Any sneak peek होता है ना जो
it's I have a couple in line, like most probably दो जो मेरे दिमाग में हैं, maybe Lady Loki or maybe Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. I have a few planned, but again, it takes time and I have to decide which one to shortlist and which one to do in which order. So let's see.
For me, there are two characters जो कि इस वक्त line में हैं. One is the Snyder cut version of Superman, जो कि is the black suit Superman. That's why you see this beard growing up so much, because I really want to do justice to the character. And the other one is a character from the game Kingdom Hearts, and his name is Xemnas. And both of these characters are something that I've related to a lot. So I'm currently working on Superman, and Xemnas is also in the works. So hopefully, once ये pandemic खत्म होता है, conventions दोबारा शुरू होते हैं,
Inshallah.
देखेंगे.
Okay, thank you Samin and Asad for joining us in this podcast. आपसे दोनों से बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा. And काफी कुछ मुझे भी पता चला है podcast the cosplays के बारे में, जितना मुझे पहले नहीं पता था. Thank you for sharing all of that.
Can we see you in a costume next as well? Like, who knows?
Yes, definitely.
Sure. Okay, and बाकी हमारे व्यूअर्स से मुलाकात होगी नेक्स्ट पॉडकास्ट में. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़. Thank you.
Take care.
Goodbye. Take care. Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe.
You too.